At 10 News Weather Authority from the JES Weather Center.
And here's a live look at Hurricane Melissa as she quickly approaches the island of Jamaica, continuing to push in here very closely to the western side of the island. Going to continue to push off all of this water into this area, especially into the concave coastline near Black River. They are taking the brunt of the eastern eye wall right now, going to be dealing with some really impressive winds at this time. Now, National Hurricane Center put out their latest advisory. Here it is, still a Category 5 hurricane, anticipated to still be a major hurricane by the time it makes landfall in Cuba by late tonight into tomorrow morning. Now moving off towards the north-northeast at around 9 miles per hour. Pressure down to 892 millibars. This ties it for the third lowest pressure on record in the Atlantic Basin. We have to go back to Labor Day, back into the early 1900s, and we have to go back to Hurricane Wilma back in 2005, where it had a low pressure of 882. That is the lowest pressure on record in the Atlantic Basin in history. So continuing to track some really impressive stuff with Melissa. Jamaica is going to be taking a brunt from this storm. Same for the island of Cuba. For us here, we're not dealing with any tropical conditions. In fact, it's the exact opposite. We're dealing with muggy, we're dealing with cool, moist conditions out there. Temperatures right around 49 on our Virginia Tech Brilliant Skycam, with winds out of the north-northeast at around 10 miles per hour, making it feel like the mid-40s out there. So a raw and soggy day out there as we are continuing to track the wedge. We have a northeasterly wind, which is banking up against the mountains, bringing us those much cooler than average temperatures. We're talking about 15, possibly even 20 degrees in some areas, with rounds of rain continuing to build in across the board. And that's exactly what we're seeing on radar this afternoon. Parts of Lynchburg and Southside dealing with some light to moderate rain showers, as they've been dealing with since the early hours of this morning. In fact, there were some pretty moderate to heavy rainfall and rain showers that were continuing to push through, but these are going to continue to move off towards the south at a leisurely pace. And a lot of the New River Valley, Highlands, and Roanoke Valley are staying on the drier side, as the 220 corridor looks to be the dividing line of where we're seeing rain and not seeing rain at this time. Temperatures this afternoon between about 48 and 53 degrees. As mentioned before, that's roughly 15, possibly even 20 degrees cooler than the average. We'll continue to see those rain showers kind of push out towards the south-southeast as we go throughout the rest of the day. And here's a look at midnight tonight. We'll be dry from the rain, but we do have another area of low pressure that's going to be building in from the south and west, bringing more rounds of rain for tomorrow. As for this evening, if you have plans, they're going to be on the soggy side. They're also going to be on the chilly side, as temperatures are going to be in the 50s. Overnight lows, because of some of the cloud cover that we're dealing with, we're not going to be so much on the cool side, but we'll still be chilly out there. We're talking about the mid 30s all the way up to about the mid 40s or so. And then after that area of low pressure moves out on Wednesday and into Thursday, then we have an area of high pressure that looks to move in just in time for Halloween. So here's a last look at your 7-day forecast, with your Halloween forecast on Friday, featuring temperatures in the upper 50s. A couple rain showers may be possible in the early morning hours, but overall we start to dry out and clear up for Friday. Happy?